Hey guys, and welcome back to Supai Territory in Distant Worlds 2. I'm Time and Tactics. Let's pick up the game and see where we left off. We're working on the expanded civilian ships here. So we can get the colony ship, we can get a fuel tanker. Fuel tanker, that's what it was, wasn't it? Because here's the situation, right? We're spawning right in the middle of a nebula. Well, there's a lot of nebulas around us. It's a storm over here too, so traveling is extremely slow. We did try that, but I think we're refueling here. We're out of fuel. They're going to take forever to come back. We just send somebody out there to pick them up, or well, give them fuel and then bring them back home, right? So therefore, I think we're low on exploration ships, right? This one is at home, the Grand Jewel. This one, Roaming Bargain, is coming home. Shady Pathfinder is coming home, so it's not going to, it's going to take a while. Slippery Rebel is over here, right, and this one has a little bit of fuel. It cannot reach all the way home. You can see the yellow circle here, but it can explore this. Solemn Remorse is doing, well, also trying to get home. Okay, so let's go and check out this one here. Slippery Rebel, was it? Yeah, right over here. Let's check it out. What is it doing here? It's exploring. Okay, it is here at the Red Dwarf, Tully Threllis. Did we check out the other ones here? Yeah, we did. We had here. This is pretty interesting, I think, here. We had some of that Decarion Ale, getting us more colony development and happiness. Hexodorium, it is very low in abundance, though. As a construction material. We also have Kasori, not fantastic. It's only 3% in colony development, but it's 42% abundance. So if we can get something on here, one of those mining stations, but to do that, we need to get a ship out there, right? Our construction ship needs to go there. No mission right now. Let's look at them. Zoom out here a little bit. Let's see. So they're both at home. What is the range? They can get there. Just barely. They would have to jump here and then jump again, right? That orange circle here is their jump range. But if I were to change them, right now we have a Lairdal 3. They're both that way, okay. We look at that, the fuel situation, 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I can fit anything more on there. Well, 25. There's no slots though. I gotta take something off if I want to do that. And I don't think I'm gonna take anything out of there, right? Need the space reactor. What would I take out? Command center? Crew systems? No, I want those. Yeah, so that's what it's going to be. We can take one of them and send it over there. But if I do that, sure, we're going to build that base station. But, mining station. But then what? What happens? Who's going to come and get the material? Nobody's going to do that. Right now we're doing civilian ships, right? Just to get those exploration ships home. But after that, let's look at the tech tree, actually. So we're here. We have this one. To do hyperdrive technology, which would be better, right? What are we saying? That's a lot in material, right? Jerk's hyperdrive. Hyperdrive speed 400k, so it's twice as fast. What about the fuel? Okay, I was looking around a little bit to see how you can improve your fuel usage. There are two things we can do, I think. First of all, we have the basic fuel cell here. You can see the fuel capacity, one of those is 100. And if we have 3 for the construction ships, that would be 300. If we go up to the storage systems, we can get the regular fuel cell, which is 110. So that would be something we can do. 1.74 years. So we have 21% bonus here in research. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? What if I schedule that? It will be a little bit of steel and credits. I think I'll do that. We'll move it up here like that. Now that's the first thing we can do. Second, we can improve our reactor, which is right over here. This one we have here, basic space reactor. If you look at the very bottom there, it says fuel to energy ratio. You want to have that number, the first number, to be low. It's 3.89 basically here that we have right now. If you go to advanced nuclear fission, we will get, well, wait a minute. Look in the right-hand column, it says it's 2.33, right? The next level up would be 1.905. So we're going to be able to use the fuel longer, traveling. So those two together, I think I want to get that, Should have done that probably right away. Or done that earlier in the research, right? Do we go down? Yeah, maybe this one here is 1.83 years. This one is 1.74. We'll go and take the fuel cells number 1, and then we'll get the advanced nuclear fission, I think. Okay, that's going to help us. Okay, so we know we have the system here that we're going to work on. That's good. And we are researching, not researching, we are surveying. What's a Shady Pathfinder? No, it wasn't there. A Slippery Rebel. So you were exploring that system. Perfect. You keep doing that. That's really all we can do. These we're going to have to wait till we get that ship, the tanker, and then bring them home, upgrade them. Maybe later on. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Now this storm here, I wonder what's going to happen with that storm. It's going to move, and yeah, it is very close to us. Okay, if you look at home now, I see one area here that we haven't surveyed, and that would be, well, there's ships there. Plenty of them. 5 ships right here, so there's going to be something, they're pirates there probably, right? Otherwise, how are we doing on resources? If we look at our mining locations here, we're getting castle on 41%. It's okay, right? It's still red. That means we have a deficiency there. And we're getting a few things here. I think, if I remember, we are doing okay already on development, on our money, right? 708 it says here. Sometimes that number is not to be trusted, but let's look here. We are at 75%. 21% from resources and 12% from other items. Yep, so that, I think that's pretty good. What do we have here? Yeah, 21 from resources. We can look here at these resources down here. Decarian Ale, Casati, Losern Syrup, Megalos Nut, and Podanthia Root. All of those, we're getting a boost in our colony development, and that's going to be fine, I think. I think we're going to do fine there. If you look at our numbers, I think it's fine. I think it's fine for now. So, what did we say then about our ships? What do we have right now? If you look at our ship designs, here, there's quite a few of these private ships, the freighters, traveling back and forth. 2 research stations, 2 construction ships. I think I'll keep 2 construction ships. Mining stations, we have 8. Do we have anything right now that we are working on? No. Not building anything at the moment. But we have 73,000. Right. Yeah, I want to keep that the way it is for now. Let's hang on to the money for a while here. We have Mathia Tarfan. Was it 8 years? Yeah, it's 8 years. It's been 8 years, right? Hasn't it? Wasn't it 2754 we started the game? I think it was. So we're going to lose his ability here. Look at that. Civilian ship construction speed is 7%. He's, a lot of bonuses here, but we're going to lose those, which is okay, I think. Although I think as humans, don't we get a boost to, here, mild boost to colony happiness, reduced war awareness. Okay, that's fine. That means we can increase taxes, basically. Okay, good. Let's get rid of that. And I'll say we start up the game. So right now, playing normal speed. We have our ships. Stevenson, mining station. We don't really need these. It's yellow. It's fine. I think we're an oversupply there. So let's say decline for now. Those 3 are on our way home. We are surveying there. Yeah, that's all I can do at the moment. We have to speed it up there. We could pay for this, actually. Expanded civilian ships. Right now, at 277 days. How much would that cost us? This one here, if I do a boost to that, click to initiate crash program for 6,000 credits. It will do it. Because you also avoid the risk of it going poorly. 138 days. And we'll speed it up. See how slow they're going? Yeah, they're not going to come home before we pick them up. Exploration ships, nope, we'll decline that. Got to discover a Teleotheralist, red dwarf. It's a +7 scenery from spectacular coronal eruptions. That means we should set up a resort base, right? Do we even have that? Here are the ships, right? Let me see here. Resort station, we don't have it. Can't do it. New leader elected. Okay, we got Jaren Trabulo instead. Yeah, he has military ship construction speed 4, high-tech research -1. Demoralizing. Slowly decreases the skill of all other characters at the same location or in the same fleet. That's not ideal, right? So where are we at? Supai 2, our general, is there. His skill's gonna go down. But we don't really want that. We want to move him to where can I move him? I can't really move him anywhere, can I? His skill's gonna go down. Demoralizing, that's horrible. I could potentially move him to another place, another colony where we have units. But I don't really have anything, so we have to leave him there. Okay. By the way, do we have anything we can build here? No more research stations, okay. Yep. And I think we lost some of that, potentially. What are we at? Expand civilian ships here. Plus 10% now. It was 21, right? Yeah. So now it's 68 days. That's still not too bad, I think. $67,000 here. Look at that, by the way. Look at the money we're getting. That's because we got that mild boost, I think, when our leader was elected. If we go to our colony, let me see here. There. We are looking at happiness. Tax rate is 30%. Yep. We can actually improve that, or we increase that quite a bit. Development 76%. Yeah. So we're doing fine there. I think we're doing fine. Let me see here. They're satisfied. Let's see. Recreation facilities increase our happiness. Yeah, everything is good. So let's just keep bringing in some of that money. What are we doing as far as the how we spend the money? Colony growth and research right now on both of them. You know what? Let's go up. We'll bump up this to 80% in research and 20% in colony growth. Let's do that. You want to get this as quickly as possible, I think. There's our expanded civilian ships. Now we're going to get the fuel cells. But that tanker, let's see if we can design a tanker at least here. Let's go for that. So we'll do add new. What do we have here now? Get the fuel tanker. Okay. Manually create new design. Okay, so here we have our tanker. Let's first give it a name. I'm going to call it TT Space-Wise Giant, based on the name, similar name that the biggest tanker in the world had, the TT Sea-Wise Giant. Okay, so what do we need here? There's a lot of empty slots here. Fuel cell. Yeah, well, we're going to need some way to propel ourselves through space, obviously. Space reactor, we'll put that in. Actually, before we do that, let's put in the command center and a crew system. That way we will reduce the cost here, maintenance savings, by 10% as soon as they are built. You know, the actual command center and the crew systems, they start reducing the maintenance cost here. That 20% over here on the right. Okay, space reactor, we'll put it in here. Looking at the numbers, yeah, it's still fine here, obviously. Energy collector, I will put it there. Remote fuel transfer, I guess this is what you need, right? So we can dock? Yeah, that must be it. We'll put that down here. We're up to 206 in size. Crew, 24 only. That's good. Mining engine, nope, but we need a warp bubble generator. For sure. 4 defects now. Fuel storage, we need that, yeah. Put in some fuel cells. I think that's only used, right, for... Well, let's remove that fuel transfer. Move it down here. We'll put in... These fuel cells, are we transferring from them using the remote fuel transfer? Probably. So, must have engines. Space reactor. Oh, wait a minute. Skipped... Oh, you can have both there. Okay. So we have a warp bubble. This one here is a speed of 200. Skip drive is a speed of 10, right? You don't want that. So right now, what are we saying? That's looking good. Cargo storage and engine and mining must have mining ability. Okay, we need to have that. It's a small mining engine. There, and then the cargo storage. That's where we actually keep the fuel, I guess. So basic cargo bay. Put one in there. Cargo capacity 800. You know what? Maybe you should put 2 of those. Must have engine though. So we have a... What do we have? A space reactor here? Yep. So we need to have engines. So the ion engine, for sure. Directional thrusters are only going to be useful for in battle, right? So right now, you can see that there, yeah. The hyperdrive is not going to work. It's going to be very slow, 64. So I'm taking up all of these here. We'll remove one of the basic fuel cells. Actually, we'll do it like this and put another space reactor here. Now we're up to 193. It's going to have to be good enough, I think. Yeah, and 2 cargo bays there. What if we take... We'll take the cargo bay and move it down just to have them together. And then a small mining station. Where did you go? There, mining engine. Okay, good. Everything's looking good here now, I think. Yeah, we can travel. We have a little bit of room, right? 394 out of 450. And I'd like to put that proximity array on there. Having weapons on this one? Oh, see, look at that now. It goes down 181. I think I'll still take it. A little bit slower, but still not bad. So we'll put that Space-wise Giant 1 on there. We'll save him. So there it is. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to take him right away and build a couple of, well, 2 or 3, maybe just 2. Let's build 2 of them here at Supai Spaceport. There it is. We'll build 2 of those. How much do they cost, by the way? 3,000. Not too bad. Now, the maintenance is going to cost us. That's what's going to be a problem. Now, we also got something else there when we did that. The research for the ship. This one here. Yeah, this one. We got the passenger ship. We can ferry people back and forth to resort stations. Medium mining ship and a small colony ship. The medium mining means we can probably do what's going to be bigger. We can mine faster. So we can have more ships come and get stuff for us. I kind of want to have that where we have Caslon, right? If you're going to Supai, here, look, here's how we have Caslon, right? At Supai 5. What do we have here right now? Supai 5 mining station. Yeah, there it is. So that's a small station. Small mining station. If I build a large one, or a medium one, can I do that? I don't know if I can. Pristine Obsession. I cannot actually build it. No, I have to tell this one here to scuttle. I guess I have to scuttle it, right? I can't upgrade it. The way to check that is to go to... You can't do it. It's the same... different type of hole, but... You go here. Upgrades to latest design for largest hole for roll. Well, what is the roll here? The roll is mining ship. Actually, we could maybe do that then. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Mining ship. They're both... No, that's a mining ship. Mining station. This one. Yeah, mining station. I put in another hole here, a medium mining station. And then that Stevenson that we have here, it's going to upgrade, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. So medium mining station here. We'll manually... Well, actually, we'll auto-generate that. And what do we get then? Large mining engine. Yep, that's what we want. I think that's fine. There's a lot of missiles and weapons, though. What's that going to cost us? 5,600. But that's not us. That's the private sector. And they have money. They can spend it to give to us, right? I'm thinking that works. So, medium mining station. Let's go ahead and save that. What is the small one here? What do we have that name? Did I have a name for that? No, I just kept... There's... wait, that's a small one. Did I actually set up another small one? We don't want another small one. Yeah, that's a small one. Let me go ahead and delete that. And we add another one again. Where was the medium one? Medium mining... oh, we don't have a mining station, do we? No, I misread that. If you go back in here and look. So, medium mining ship. Yeah, it's fine. Let's get one anyway. I mean, we might as well, because they're going to go and mine themselves. Let's do that. I want a bigger mining station, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and do that again. We'll say add new. And we'll do a mining, medium mining ship. Auto generate. There's FE 1000 miner. Probably the same thing, right? Yeah. This is a medium one, right? Medium mining ship. Okay, yep. Doesn't keep as much weapons on here. Okay, that's fine. And what does it have? Does it have warp bubble generator? Yep, it does. Okay, I think that's fine. That mining ship can then travel back and forth. Hyperspeed 200,000. Yeah, it's good. We'll save that. Now they're going to build these, right? So that's going to be helping us out quite a bit. Now, what about the other ships we could build? Was there a couple more? The colony ship we can do. Well, we can't. We don't have nowhere to colonize, I don't think, right? And the small passenger ship, we don't have anything we can send anybody to the resort. I don't think, actually. Let's look. Where are the resort? Here, under civilian, we can see new resort locations. Supai 2, scenery, and Talithralus, 7% scenery. I think we can go ahead and set that up, right? We should build a station around Supai 2, our home world. Let's go ahead and get one of those designed here. So we'll add a new one, because we don't have one here. No, we don't. So, a resource station? We don't have one yet. Did I misread that? Probably. Let me look here. Let's go back down here. Yeah, we don't have it yet. Yeah, once we get that, then we could use a passenger ship to ferry them back and forth. It will be here. Right, which we don't have. Okay, never mind. So I think we're still doing okay then. So now we're getting our, what was it? 2 of those tankers. The tankers, let me see if I can find where they are. Again here. They're over here, under resources, fuel tankers. Lone Rogue and Supai Pathway. Not yet built, obviously. So let's see if we can hone in on them. This is right over here. And let's keep an eye on them here. They're going to be done here pretty soon. We're working on the fuel cells. There's a lot of activity here. We're building more. No, nothing else is being built here on our planet or on the spaceport because we haven't found anything else. The private sector is happy, you know. Okay, let's see here now. 92%. We decline that. There, Lone Rogue is done. Well, they're both leaving. They're both done, actually. We had 2 of those spaceports there. Or 2 we can build at the same time. Okay, new fuel tanker completed. I want to go ahead and send them out there to pick up our exploration ships. If we zoom out again, they're still sitting out there. So if I tell the exploration ship, I don't know, I haven't actually done it before, but if we go here, move to roaming bargain. We are fully automating it right now, so I wonder if that will actually do it. Refuel and repair. Set tactics. Well, let's see how this is going to work actually now. If they, being on automated here, automation, fully automated, let's see if they go ahead and fill up their storage with fuel and then take it over to these ships here. That's going to be assuming that we actually have fuel, which we do at home. How much do we have here at home? If you look at the resources here, Caslon, 4,728. We want to maintain 20,000, so that's a little bit of a problem. Okay, but we'll see what they do. Leaving construction yard now. It's very high speed here, times 8. Load fuel. Okay, it's loading. That's just fuel for itself, I think. Okay. It's going to the mining station to do it. Here. That's where we have the castle. Okay. Okay, so he has fuel there. Castle on none. What is it doing? There, it's loading up Castle now. Cargo. Okay, that's good. That makes sense, right? We're gaining here in the research. 1600 we can have, because we had 2. Load fuel. It's still doing that. No mission. So it loaded up fuel, and now it waited. I guess what we could do, we could fly out. He's loading as well. Yep, Super 5. He's over here. It's mining fuel, not loading. Okay, there's not enough at this mining station, I think. Oh, there's 2,000. Okay, what if I take this one now? Or should we just wait a little bit longer and see if he finds his way to one of those exploration ships? I don't think he will. Decline. Time is ticking on. 49% now in the research. That's good. No mission, so he's not going to go and do that. What I was hoping he would do is basically fly out here and take one of those and get them. But we'll go over here. Oh, here we go. I can select it myself manually. Transfer fuel to roaming bargain. We'll do that. And then you, 108, that's probably is all we need. You're mining. Lone Rogue is mining. It should probably not be mining. So that's how they work. They can actually go and mine themselves. But if I just tell it to go take, transfer fuel to Supai 5 mining station, or refuel, or load fuel. We're loading fuel here. He's going to come in there. There he is. He's going to come and load up here. And once he's done... Now, before we do that, let's look and see what happened here. He's on his way out there. See that? Yep. Cargo's loading up. So now he has loading fuel and done. I'm going to tell him to go over here. The Lone Rogue. No, wait, that's Lone Rogue there. Supply pathway is... Okay, he's going to transfer it. Yep. Load fuel. And we're going to transfer to you. Okay, now I want to see here, though. They're coming in there. It's slowing down, I guess. Yep. Critical research breakthrough. Oh, that was lucky, actually. I didn't think about that. Okay, good. So we get that. Our scientist, Zari Zotri. Excellent. That means it's only 95 days before we have that taken care of. Okay, anyway, here is our roaming bargain. And we have Supai Pathway coming in close here. Okay, he's actually... You can see here. He's on his way home. They are so tiny here. Can you see him? He's right there. 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 Can he actually do it? This is roaming bargain. He's flying there. He doesn't have any fuel. I'm going to tell him to stop. Stop and clear. And then you are going to go and transfer fuel. You're still doing that. Good. Transfer fuel. Come on. There, he jumped. Okay, good, good. Here we are. So right now, they're far out in space, right? Yeah, they are still far out. I want to see how it works here, actually. We zoom in here. So here are the ships. He's coming in now. He has 1600 fuel on hand. How much can we have on hand? We're done with the storage system. Excellent. We're waiting for fuel tanker. Roaming bargain. Okay, that's good. I told it to clear and wait, so it's waiting. Fuel 0. Let's just wait here. I know we have our new fuel cells. I'm going to upgrade everything. So maybe we can get a better range. Here we go. Come on in. There. Now. Fuel. Yep. Fuel is maxed out. You can then go and fully automate. I don't know if you're going to do anything. Is that mission? Yep. Load fuel. Yep. It's doing it. They're both leaving. Excellent. And that means we have taken care of 2 of the ships now. Where's the other one? Let me look here. There. He's back at home. On his way. Waiting for fuel tanker. He is waiting for fuel tanker here. Shaded Pathfinder. Oh. Okay. I guess you could. Solemn Remorse is out there. Okay. They're all fine. I guess they all made it in, right? So here we have. Yep. Here we have them. They're transferring to Shaded Pathfinder and loading fuel. So that worked the way I was hoping it would work. Lone Rogue has 346 in fuel, 397. How far can they reach? Far. So they can come over here and help out. Did you jump home? Where did this ship go? Was he able to jump home? Maybe he was able to get home. Yeah, we did not research or survey this one though, right? We can just hover over them here. They're all home. Okay. Well, now that we have that other fuel cell, let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade the different ship designs that we have. And probably should do all of them. If I upgrade there, yep, they took them right away and everything is fine. It's yellow here, orange, and that's not affected. So we're going to go save. The research station, we don't need anything there, I think. One fuel cell, I guess I can save that. The miner is a medium mining ship. I'm going to upgrade you as well. That looks fine. Haven 2. Kepler 4, exploration ship. They are going to be upgraded. Yep, now they are at 193 in speed. That's fine. And they have more fuel. They're going to have better range. Layered all 3 construction ships. I also want them to be better at that. Yeah, they're pretty slow. They are pretty slow. If I put in another engine, basic space reactor, and construction ships, they have 3. I could make it 4. Why do I have all these spots available here? No, it's only 3 slots left. We'll save it there. Okay, that's fine. They're a little bit faster now. They can use the full 200k. Stevenson 1, and this would be a, what is this, small mining station? We'll upgrade that as well. The fuel tanker itself? Yep. Yeah, we'll take that as well. They can go far. Mining ship, upgrade, yep. Okay, so now everybody has everything. Now we're working on the advanced nuclear fission to be more efficient with our range, well, with our ships. Now, what is the range? Grand Jewel is here. It has full... Well, wait a minute. It's a Kepler 4. It has the old basic fuel. Let's wait a little bit until we get them upgraded. Kepler 4. They're all retrofitting now. Waiting for fuel tanker there. There. Now it's a Kepler 5 with 440 in fuel. So more fuel. Okay, where can we go? If you look at this here. So we have fuel all the way out here now. That's very good news. What did we say we have here? Oh, Slippery Rebel. So this one here has no fuel. It jumped over here. Oh my... This was the best way to go? Okay. Yeah, that's not the best way to go. Right? We'll probably tell you to stop. Nope. We'll tell you to stop. Go there. And I'm going to send one of the ships out there. Go to resources. Load fuel. You're there. And you are at home. Transfer to Shady Pathfinder. Yeah, that's this one here. No, that's Slippery Rebel. This one is on its way home. Okay. Yeah. Shady Pathfinder is at home. Why is he waiting here? He can go home. Retrofit to Kepler 5. We'll do that instead. And then we'll take that ship that was going to go and transfer it to Shady Pathfinder. You can instead go here. If I select you, transfer fuel to Slippery Rebel. Yeah, let's do that. That's much better, I think. Okay, 19% there now in advanced nuclear fission. Good. Now this system here we haven't actually done. We have not surveyed that completely. Was there? What did we say here? Frozen gas giant, rocky ice moon, ice tundra. I do like these. We had the Decarian. Was it the Decarian ale? Yeah, Decarian ale. We already have that. But I don't think we have Hexadorium or Casati. Do we have that? We can check that here. No, we don't. Losarn syrup. No, we have Casati. Supai 6. Okay. Is Decarian ale the one we're not... Well, we can go and say luxury resources here. Supai 6 has Casati and Decarian ale. Okay, we do already have it. Be nice to have more of it. For sure, but we do have it. Although it'd be nice to go here as well and check out this planet. This one we can get to fairly easily. These are going to be slow. It's going to be doable, I think, maybe with one of our new exploration ships. Or is that famous last words? Leaving construction yard. Let's see here. This one here is a manual. Right. Grand Jewel. Let's see if you are done. You're leaving the construction yard. No mission. If I send you out here, I mean, it probably looks easy, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. Let's see if he can jump. So he's jumping now. He's coming out there. Let's see. There's our nuclear fission. They're coming home. Good. Now it's gonna slow down. Or fuel's gonna start to go down. 414. If I can get there, yeah, see that? Now we're going so slow. It's way slower than I thought it was gonna be. You gotta send out a tanker just to get there. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll take one tanker with us, basically. Not these, but where was it? Here, right? Yeah. Load fuel, it's at 1600. I'm gonna go ahead and send it over here. If we say transfer fuel, is it gonna run out of fuel itself? And if so, can it actually use the fuel it has? I don't know. Yeah, so it's going to be super slow here. So we're going up here, and it's going to be very dangerous. Not dangerous, but it's going to be... We have to go somewhere around here. We shouldn't go in here. It's what we shouldn't do. We shouldn't go here. We should go over here instead, right? And it seems pretty clear now. So our two ships are traveling very, very slowly as they're losing fuel. But they might make it. I don't know. We'll see. We're coming home here with this ship. Okay, that's our fuel tanker. Pretty nice. I mean, this is the good part about the game, right? Or one of the best parts about the game, where you can have that control over all the ships. Okay, what did we say? So we're getting the nuclear fission now. Well, let me just check my time here. Okay, we're getting nuclear fission. And then after that, we're doing early energy deflectors and then improved escorts. Right, so we'll have shields. It'd be okay, I think, right? 92,000 in credits. We have plenty of credits here. And we are... what about our research? We're using 105 out of 105 now. We're getting as much as we can. There's no more research that we can do at this point. Okay, yeah, I can't do much else. So let's see here. They're traveling. And you're traveling up here. Good. They're not going to make it. I mean, no. You can travel there, but it's not a good idea. You know what? While we're doing that, let's see if I can micro some of them here. Like this one here. The roaming bargain. It's a storm there. I'm not liking it. It's bad. They're going to take damage. This storm... You know what? If we change... Reform... yeah, something like that. That storm is not here. Okay. Roaming bargain. If I send you here... So you're going to go there. Once you get there, we'll see what happens. And we can send you in... Oh, nope. We'll go there. And then... we can probably go over there. Yeah. There it is. So doing manually is going to be the key, right? And going in there... If we go in there, nobody else is going to show up. We can own this place. Although... I don't know what it means to own, because if you think about it, we're not going to be able to... ship anything in and out. I don't think we're in that, right? No, we're outside. Advanced nuclear fission research completed. That's fantastic. Now we get the better engines as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade right now. So ship designs. When we say upgrade, what do we get by default here? Fission reactor now. Yep, it still fits. So we're going to take that. Copernicus 3, research stage. Doesn't need it, right? There's nothing to do here. Well, a fission reactor. I guess we can upgrade it anyway. It's not going to go anywhere, but it's good to have a better reactor. The mining ship, the medium mining ship, we're going to upgrade that. And it has, yep, it has one of those. Good. More efficient use of fuel is always good, actually, for anybody. Small spaceport, we'll upgrade that as well. And I know nothing red. That's what I'm checking there. Because we get that fission reactor, nothing in red. And we get the full speed here. Laerdal 4. Yep. Laerdal 5. Stevenson 2, which would be our small mining station. And that space-wise giant to the small tanker. Alright, did I select upgrade? There we go, yeah. Yeah, fuel. There, and then the miner V4 mining ship. Yep, upgrade that as well. Okay, they all have that now. Next up would be the energy deflectors. Now he's going to go here, and once he's there, we can tell him to go there. Can I do a... I can't do shift click. I think you can now, though. You can do multiple waypoints, which... yeah, explore system, unknown star. Up, no, we just switches. It's fine, I guess, to switch anyway. I have to look that up and see how you do that. Anyway, so we're traveling over there now. That's good news. Now, where are you going? You're going to Solemn Remorse. It's a small exploration ship. Oh, he's doing automation there. Shouldn't do that. No, no, no. You're going to go home. We'll send you home. So that's... Yeah, with fuel repair. Go back home. We already have one on its way. And one more there. Yeah, they might make it. Then we'll send... I think we're going to send the next one too. This one was what? The next exploration ship. This is roaming bargain. Grand Jewel is there. Shady Pathfinder. Where did you go? I'm zooming out here. You are trapped on automation as well. Shady Pathfinder. Let's not go there. It's a bad idea. Let's send you home as well. Shady Pathfinder. I'm going to actually set you to manually control there. And Solemn Remorse. Where are you at? He's on his way back. Okay. You are going to go. Grand Jewel in there. You are there. And they're heading home. Slippery Rebel is heading that way. He has 0. Are we getting you? Actually, what I'm going to have to do here on this one. Tell you to stop. Waiting on fuel tanker. It's going to come in. Fuel him up. And then he can go home. Once we get that fuel in there. Should be pretty soon. Running on max speed, you know. Once we get that fuel, that is Slippery Rebel. There we go. Now let's send you home. And I'm going to take that tanker. No mission. Refuel him. Oh, wait. Retrofit. Yep, we'll do that. He can also retrofit. But no, he can't. He's transferring fuel here. Where are you at? There. Inside. Yep, the nebula. So we can see here, do you have 122 left? You have 389. Are they going to make it? I don't know. The nebula really adds quite a bit to it. You have to really think about where you're going. And where are you going now? Solemn Remorse, I guess you were on automation. Manual control. And let's go ahead and give them some orders now. Shady Pathfinder has no order. Kepler 6, I'm going to send you... there. Just going to go in this area. That's Shady Pathfinder. Slippery Rebel. Going back home. Solemn Remorse going to head out home. Okay, yeah, and then we're going to get... Wait, is that a little... There is a little... See that little nebula there? That's going to be slow. If we instead have you go here. Let's do that. I don't want to go in there if I don't have to. I didn't even see that. There was a little nebula there, too. Maybe we can find something good here. Okay, now. There we go. Now we got the deflectors, the shields. So the next thing we would do would be to assign our shields to our ship. So let's go ahead and do that as well. A ship design. Now, do we want all of them? That's the thing, right? If we upgrade here, we can put them right here. I don't think I need that for any of the, you know, the civilian type ships. But for the exploration ships, do we want to put in, you know, something here? Maybe not. Instead, what we'll do is once we get the next one, the escorts, which, by the way, how much would that cost me to get the improved escorts? It would cost me 14,000 to do a crash program, which I think I'll do. We're down to 6,000. Because what do we get here? Cancel. We get a patrol escort and a heavy escort. It's going to be good to have that. 14,000 is a lot, though. But I don't want anything to happen, right? Pay the cost. Exit. And that's the last thing we have scheduled here in the hopper, right? So there you are. You're going to be then traveling over there. Export a system. Yeah, we made it. 247. That worked out okay. And then you are on your way here. Wait a minute. We'll send you there, and then we'll have you go over there. Yep, that's fine. Are you going to make it there? Maybe. 54. Look at that, you can see the fuel. Fuel is going in, closing in. He's not going to make it. No. This one? Maybe. Build ships. He could do it. I have to think about that. How are we going to do that? Okay, you're on your way home. On your way home, that's fine. Yeah, we'll take stock once we kind of want to see what happens here, right? You can see here, he's almost going to make it. Almost going to make it there. Before he runs out of fuel. Boy, it is super close. And out of fuel. There. Now, we're going to stop. Stop and clear, and then we'll tell you transfer fuel. Now he's going to be traveling there. Oh, jumping. Yep, he's going now. Good. We're inside the 1. Aren't we? It's hard to see here, actually. Yeah, you're inside the 1. But not 2, I think, right? Okay, so we're going to get them some fuel, and then Pumice, we're going to go and check that out. Impusa 1, that would be that system here, right? Impusa 1, what did we find? We have found Nataran incense. 7% colony development, 1% colony happiness. That's very good news. Can I send a mining... Can I tell them to do a mining station here? What about our construction ships at this point? Not the mining ships, but the construction ships. These. The range... They can't do the range. If I tell them to build a mining station here, how are they going to do it? Are they going to fly through the nebulas? Probably. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, he's going to go there. No, that's not a good idea. That is not a good idea. Instead, 148.8. Wait a minute. Here's the problem. Did he load up everything he needed? If I tell him to do that again, what does he have? If I do stop and clear, and then select him again, mining station. He has everything he needs. No, he doesn't. There. He's jumping now. Don't jump. Go here instead. And I have to figure out the waypoint thing. Okay, we have the improved escorts. Let's take a look at them, but let's do that next time, guys. Come back then. Wow, look at all the nebulas. And join me with more from Distant Worlds 2. Bye, guys.